Okay, today is fermentation week. Uh, Yesterday we made some cultured butter. Today we're gonna make some cultured vegetables. These are delicious. I love them. I put them on everything. I put them on my sandwich and my salad. Put them on in a burrito. You just eat them by themselves. They're good. So here's what it looks like. This is red relish or red cabbage, cilantro, carrots, and some peppers. I'm going to make a new batch. Um, you can buy sauerkraut at the store, but you need to buy it from the refrigerator section, because if you buy it, if it's on the shelf and a room temperature, it means it's been pasteurized. All the beneficial properties have been destroyed once it's been pasteurized. So Bubby's is a good one. This is the old Bubby's. This is going to be my new relish. This is an old Bubby's jar that I got from the market, and to make my new one, I poured off the Bubby's juice and a little bit of the Bubby's cabbage to make my new one. So we're going to do that. And I already started because I recorded this video a couple times and I didn't like it, so I'm going to start over. I got my vegetables. You start off with your vegetables. Now, the base is the cabbage. You can add whatever you want on top of that, or you could just leave just the cabbage. And you don't have to add the old culture, the old sauerkraut back in with the new batch, because the cabbage has its own bacteria naturally, which ferments the vegetables for you. But I add the old one back in because I think it makes the fermentation process a little quicker. You know, you got the culture already grown, you got it, already propagated, and I just add it in, and hopefully I think it makes the process go a lot faster. So I got, like I said, cilantro, peppers, and carrots with my red cabbage. You feel free to experiment, to put whatever you want. You can put lettuce, salad, just make a salad and chop it up, make relish out of it. I bet you it's going to taste good. Anything you can make a salad out of, you can juice, you can put in a burrito, put in anything. So anyways, I filled this up and I'm squishing it down. And I added salt to the mixture. The salt brings out the water in the vegetables, and it makes the brine. The brine is just salt water, and that's what the vegetables culture in. So I added the salt, mixed it all up, put it in my jar, and now I'm squishing it down, and it's bringing out the water, squishing all the water out of the vegetables. And this takes a long time, so be patient with this. This takes a lot of energy, a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it. And in the end, you're gonna have some really, really good tasting kimchi or sauerkraut or cultured vegetables. If you've ever been on antibiotics, you most likely killed a lot of your gut population, your gut flora, which helps us digest food, digest sugars, and it actually makes vitamins for us. We have 3 times more bacteria in our gut than we have cells in our body. And if you weigh it, just the bacteria in our gut is something like 3 pounds of just these microscopic single cell organisms. Basically, we're just a host for these things to live. If it wasn't for us, these guys wouldn't be alive, and it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be alive. So you want to get your fermented food in. I mean, it's good, it tastes good. Everybody agrees, all health experts agree that I've seen. So we're just going to keep adding this and keep squishing it. Add it, squish it, and it's going to take a minute. But what you're looking for is you want to get all that juice out of the vegetables, and you want it to rise to the top. And you want to make sure these vegetables are below that juice once you cap it off, because if there's anything exposed to the air, it's gonna start smelling weird. It's not gonna culture right, because the probiotics, the vegetable culture, are in the brine. Make sure everything's below that liquid. And if anything comes to the top, just scrape it off and throw it out. It should be alright. And when you let this sit, you let it sit at room temperature 5-10 days, depending on how sour you like it, depending on how sour you don't like it. Test it out. The 4th day, open it up. It's gonna stink. This doesn't smell good, but it tastes good. And you can see the water coming up right there. So 4 days, test it out. If you like it, put it in the fridge. The fridge is going to slow the fermentation process down, and it's going to stay good in your fridge for who knows how long, forever probably, but you probably eat it before that. It's still going to ferment in the fridge just real slow, but not you probably won't even notice. And this lasts a long time. It doesn't look like this little jar is a lot, but when you squish it down like this, you're squishing down a lot of vegetables in there. And it only takes a little bit. And I forgot to keep adding my old batch. Just throw some of that in there. And once you're done, you got some good relish. Put it on anything you like. I eat it straight to my head. That's how much I like it. So just keep working these vegetables, work them down. Oh, you wanna make sure that no air gets into the jar once it's fermenting, because then you could introduce some bad bacteria in there, and it's gonna spoil your relish. So keep the lid on tight, but what's gonna happen, you're gonna need to release the CO2 gases every day. Just kind of crack it and then close it back up. Make sure the pressure doesn't build up in there. And then that's it. So have fun. Hope you enjoy it.